Yo ho ho. You might notice that I'm not using my avatar really. I just got this still head in the corner there because sometimes this game, I guess much like almost any other PC game, recently at least, makes my PC run kind of noisy, and I had some issues when I tried streaming Genshin Impact, and this, this probably has similar properties to that, so I thought I might as well just skip the part where I have to, change things around and just play like this. It's gonna be cool. Whatever. So yeah, currently there's an event going on called Stellar Flare. I haven't started it yet, but I guess maybe before we go into that, I should maybe, just show off what I got here. I got Natasha, and I guess my current team is gonna start us off. I got Natasha here. Everyone has Natasha. Mine is at E4, which is pretty good. Her relics are okay, it's all still 4 stars. Most of my relics are pretty mediocre at best. And a lot of my traces are also still pretty low level, as you can see here. But Natasha still kind of just works. My light cones are mostly also not at the highest level. But Natasha still kind of does what she does well enough. Like, I just today ascended her light cone to 70. And even before that, her healing was already good enough. So, her not being fully leveled up and stuff doesn't seem to be much of a problem. She still does her job splendidly. Bronya, she's the 5-star I got from the, at the beginning of the game when you're guaranteed to get 1 5-star. She's who I got. I was hoping for Himeko, and I still want Himeko. But I guess it was kind of lucky to get Bronya instead, because she is extremely good. And Himeko is, apparently decent. I still do want Himeko though, by the way. Every time I roll the whatever gacha with the free tickets, I always hope for Himeko. Even though I should probably hope for Bailu instead, because I only have Natasha as a healer. And I'm not rolling for the new guy, Luocha. But whatever, man. Anyway, my Bronya, also just level 70 light cone. I really like this one on her because she has so much to kind of manipulate the turn order. So I like this one on her. Her traces are okay. I guess I could level this to 6. Her talent, yeah, but that only improves it by 1%, so that's why I have been not doing that. But she has this, which is very nice. I reached like level, whatever level, what's it called? Trailblazer level 60 not too long ago. So a lot of my, oops, god damn it. A lot of these, aren't unlocked for everyone yet. But it is for her. She's also the one I have set up as my support that other people can use. So that's why I kind of always prioritize at least getting her to max level and having her traces in a decent spot. Her relics are, mostly mostly 4 stars, and then there's this, because I really think she should have speed, but I haven't gotten a fucking 4 or 5-star version of this. And she's not the only one who still has a 3-star relic, by the way. But at least I think for the speed boots, it doesn't make as much of a difference as it does for like attack and crit and stuff. Still though, at some point I'm gonna be able to grind for relics, but that point is not yet arrived. She's at E1, of course. I'm not a whale. I don't have any 5 stars at higher than E0. Speaking of 5 stars, I got Seele. She's definitely my strongest damage dealer, which is no surprise because she's probably still the strongest damage dealer in the game. She's one of the few characters whose light cone is not just level 80, but also the only one who has a level 5 or rather a 5-star light cone. I could have gotten one from Herta's store, but the only one that I would have really liked from her store is the Hunt one. But, you know, I don't want to get that one because this one works really well. If I finally ever get a strong destruction character that I want to use, I might get the light cone from Herta's shop for that, because that one seems pretty good too. But as of right now, I am still sitting on all of those Herta shop currency units and haven't bought any of those 5-star light cones. Her traces are decent, I guess. For her also, I still don't have this. Farming these friggin' materials is a huge pain in the ass, and I don't know, man. It's gonna take a while to get everything where it's supposed to be, right? Is kind of annoying how little you get from all of those, what are they called, calyx things. Her relics are above average for me, mostly because we have this beauty here. A 5-star crit rate piece, oh my god! The substats on it are kind of bad, but it has speed at least. So that's nice. And you know, having defensive stats on your relics is actually not as unnecessary as it is in Genshin. Because in Genshin you can kind of avoid all damage anyway, so having defensive stats is kind of useless. But in this game, it's turn-based. You can't always avoid damage. Most, at least, you know, unless you have like some crazy shielders or whatever. So, you know, defensive stats aren't as useless here. Then everything else is 4 stars, which is okay. I run attack on her because I feel like she doesn't need more speed. She gets enough turns, and also I don't want her to be faster than Silver Wolf and Tingyun, because I really want them to act before her. And that's another reason for her to not have speed. And then these are 5 stars, yay! Quantum damage. For some reason, for this specific set here, I have so many quantum pieces for 5 stars, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I don't have a single lightning one, even though I want one for Serval, whom we'll get to later. And all that stuff, but nope, just a bunch of quantum. Anyway, and then attack here. Substats also kind of suck, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Maybe I got one with better substats potentially here. Oh, crit rate, actually. No, wait, that's a different set. Yeah, no. Anyway, E0, of course. 40% crit rate and 93% crit damage. The 90% crit damage is mostly because of her light cone. And her crit rate is actually, like, you know, technically better on average because of the passive on this thing. You know, because you get 36% extra crit rate whenever you don't crit the previous turn. So she crits pretty often. Tingyun, awesome support. Much like my Natasha is at level 75 for now. Obviously I'm going to change that at some point, but for now that's fine. She's also running this one because I like it, and I guess I don't really have a better one. I could run this, but this would make more sense on Bronya. But I really like this. I guess I could superimpose at least one of them. Well, or one of them exactly. But, you know, the difference isn't that big, so whatever. And this one wouldn't be useful most of the time to me. I guess if I put this on Tingyun and then used her as support for Serval, that would make some sense, actually. But then I'd have to level this one up too. And you know how it is with the materials required to ascend the light cones and all that. It's all kinda hard to come by, at least currently. Her traces are okay. She has her... God damn it. Always the confusion with the buttons, which one's which. But yeah, she has this passive because it seems really good. The ones that seem more impactful I prioritize, of course. Her relics are okay. I haven't leveled them as much, but 5-star, 5-star, 4-star. I guess I should probably level that one because I still don't have a 5-star of this. And attack is important for her. Speed! Attack! Attack! Whatever. Eidolons, she's at E1. I had to roll so many times on this fucking banner that she was on, you know, to get her to just even E1. I didn't want to... God damn it. I didn't want this guy, but I have him now. Because I really wanted her and I didn't get her before. Oh well. And now I have Silver Wolf too. She's also level 80. Her silver here. She has her cool light cone here. Her traces are okay. Haven't gotten this yet. But it doesn't seem too amazing. You know, obviously it's a nice buff, but I'm gonna get it eventually. Her relics are okay as well, I guess. She also has this set with some 5-stars. Effect hit rate I'm running on her still. Maybe I might change that if I ever get a set that has plenty of effect hit rate in the substats. And then I could replace this for like crit rate or something else. And yeah, I haven't leveled this one up yet because... Come on, I gotta get a 5-star of this, right? I don't want to waste the things, but I guess I could just level it up and then put that one into the 5-star that I get eventually. Alright, you convinced me. Let's do it. Whip. What? No effect hit rate, no crit, no nothing. Then energy regeneration rate. I ran this friggin' simulated universe a bunch of times to get an energy regeneration piece for this set. And I only got this one 4-star, no 5-stars, of course, because... you know how it is. She's obviously also at E1, E0, and here's my girl, Serval. I'd say she's probably my favorite. I finally got her to level 80, and her light cone as well. I'm tempted to buy, you know, a couple of copies of this from that one store that sells them. Still kind of holding on to those resources, because who knows if I'm gonna need them. But I could superimpose this a couple of times to make it a little better. Not right now, but, you know, I could. Her traces are a little above average, I guess, because this is level 9. Mostly because I have some Eidolons in her, which makes this +2. But even at level 7, it's higher than, you know, anything else I have. This at level 6, I could get it to 7, but not right now. And this I also still haven't gotten. What I really want is this. Plus 5.3% crit rate. But, as always, those friggin' goddamn materials are impossible to get. And here's the other one. So hey, 5-star. With decent crit damage and some attack. That's nice. Attack piece, also 5-star. Some good crit damage on it. Nice. 3-star crit rate piece. For these it really matters. I mean, compare, like, right? Level 9 is the highest you can make this. Pretty sure. Yep. 12%, level 12. 26.9% crit rate. Okay, I guess it's 13%, it's 27. Like, what a huge difference. And even the 4-stars, right? 21%. So much better. Sadly, this is all I got for now, because relic hunting... Ugh. And then we got some attack here. Don't have an attack 5-star piece. One day. Then here I also haven't, you know, remember all those quantum pieces I got? Not a single lightning 5-star piece, ha ha ha. And then your attack. Because I don't have any other attack 5 stars. Wait, no, I do. Right, no, right. I was debating using this, but this one has some crit rate and crit damage. Even if it's not much. But like, yeah, I'm not sure if I should use the 5-star with the definitively worse substats, or the 4-star, which at least has some crit. I'm not sure. Once I have that 5% extra crit rate from her traces, maybe then I'll commit to this, because obviously 4.1 crit damage isn't that much. So then I could live with this. Oh wait, right, I have another attack piece, but that also doesn't have any crit. I specifically leveled that to 3 to see if the extra substat would be crit, but big surprise and spoiler, it's not. And then I guess the only other character that I have that I kinda use is Jolene, my MC. And the fire MC, of course, because that one's really good. Light Cone is just level 60 for now. Traces are eh. Relics are meh. Eidolon's 3. Haven't gotten all of them yet. And then yeah, I leveled him to 60 because when I got him I was like, I mean, he's kinda cool. I didn't want him, but he's kinda cool. And 60 was the highest I could get him at that point. But I don't know, man. I have Server and I like her better, and they kind of do similar things. Meh, you know. And then, well, everyone else is lower level. I do really want to level up Su Shang, just because I think she's really cute. Chinka, kind of, maybe, because she's also really cute. Kayla, because she seems really useful, and you know, she's cute. Not as cute as the other two, but cute enough. And she, as I said, she seems really useful. She's got good, like, very useful stuff. She can freeze, you know, just because she's a nice unit. So I would like to level her up, but I can't yet because resources are so friggin' scarce. Asta also would make sense to level up. My hook is fucking E6. Because in that first banner where I got, you know, that had Zayla, she was pretty much the only character I got. The other ones, I think Asta was one of them. Or no, right, Pella was one of them. I didn't get her during that entire thing. Instead I got hooked to 6. That was some fucking bullshit. But anyway, I might level her up someday because she's got E6, you know. And I also would like March to be higher level, but man, resources, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's finally check this this quest, this event. Which is in the Herta space station, one of the places that almost always makes my PC go real noisy, so that's gonna be fun. I really don't know what it is, like with my PC getting noisy, because it seems so random. Like places that have not much in them make my PC super loud, and then I'm in like some huge open area with lots of stuff and it's quiet. Grumpy? Who are you? Oh, if it isn't the famous Jolene, I'm sorry. I was immersed in my research and lost track of everything. I didn't expect you to respond to my humble request. I'm incredibly grateful. Helping people is in my nature. Let's not break the fourth wall here. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't worry, I'll have a few tokens of my appreciation for you. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Grumpy, and I'm a level 1 researcher at the Department of Implement Arts, and my PC is already getting loud. I just moved aboard the space station, so I'm still getting used to this place. I don't suppose you know Miss Wen Schilling, my tutor. Miss Schilling? How should I put this? She's a great person. It's just, she's not the best at mentoring. You basically have to rely on your own wits to get some direction if you're working under her. Office politics? That's my forte. I'd like to hear the main point. Yeah. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have told you all that. In a nutshell, Miss Schilling threw me a set of weird simulation software and asked me to test them. At first I thought she gave me some junk software that can be found all over the place. The kind where you've got no idea who's developed it. It's probably riddled with bugs and keeps crashing every few seconds, but actually, it was a complete and logically consistent battle simulator, and the developer even gave it an official name, Stellar Flare. That makes things a bit hard for me. If it was some tacky half-baked software, then I'd only need to spend an afternoon running some simple tests for a 2-page report before handing it over. But this is a genuine combat simulator. I can't master it on my own. My report is due next week, but I've made no progress at all. So I'm really hoping you can help me in any way at all. Have you asked Herter? Have you asked Asta? Have you asked that guard over there? No. Asta. The lead researcher? No. How could a small fry like me go to her with something like this? Anyway, since you're here, can I trouble you to take a moment and to have a look at the Stellar Flare for me? Sure. This simulator has lots of stages, and the developer even split each stage into 3 difficulty levels, but even the easiest mode is far too much for me. But for an experienced trailblazer like yourself, this kind of simulation should be a walk in the park, right? I installed Stellar Flare in the terminal right over there. It should be on the desk. My performance appraisal is all on you, Jolene. I wonder if this will be actually using my own characters, or like, you know, characters that are given to you in this event because it's a simulation, but I don't know. Initiate Stellar Flare. Stellar Flare. Defeat enemies within specified number of rounds to complete the Stellar Flare challenge. Before the start of each battle, your HP, skill points, and energy will be restored to a specified amount. To a specified amount, not by, meaning that they might even lower my stats, my points. We'll see. Every stage will provide unique and significant buffs to allies, as well as changes to enemies' toughness and weakness. Utilize these buffs and enemy traits to greatly increase combat ability and efficiency in the stage. After completing challenges in the Giant Star difficulty, the Super Giant Star difficulty will be unlocked. In the Super Giant Star difficulty, you will face 9 waves of enemies, and the enemies will become stronger every 3 waves. You can claim rewards separately after eliminating the 3rd and 6th waves of enemies. Okay. Okay, so I guess we can only play one of these today. Meaning, we'll probably be playing some Simulated Universe after this. Complete all Dwarf Star difficulty levels to obtain. Well, finish the challenge in Dwarf Star and Giant Star to get the biggest rewards. And then 3 waves of Super Giant, 6 waves for those weird book things that I think I have 0 of, yeah. You salvage those from relics, okay. I guess I haven't salvaged enough stuff to ever get one of those. Okay. Oh, cool. A trial this guy. All of them are weak to lightning. Maybe it's time to let my servo shine. I leveled her up to 80 like yesterday or something, finally. But haven't used her since then, so maybe. And, you know, it looks like some AoE. Obviously, if I wanted things to be easy, you know, I could just use Seele and probably bring my Silver Wolf to make the toughest ones of these guys weak to Quantum. But why don't we actually give my girl Serval a chance? Now the question is, in the simulated universe, my Serval often doesn't quite cut it. While I just kind of breeze through with Seele, with Serval I usually fail like at the final boss. because I just end up getting fucking mauled because my damage output isn't high enough, or I don't have the defense or whatever. But maybe here we'll be fine. I wonder if... Let's just try starting at Giant Star and see if we still get the Dwarf Star reward. Okay, so in Simulated Universe, to kind of make Serval work, I kind of have to run Natasha and a tank. Usually, you know, this one. But I kind of want to test if I can get away with my other stuff here. But that would mean... That would kind of mean bringing probably Bronya, because they are all weak to lightning already anyway. I always bring Tinyun for Serval, because I think with the way speed works out and stuff, Bronya isn't as useful for Serval as she is for Seele, for example. But, I mean, she's still gonna be useful, obviously. If only for her friggin' amazing ultimate. So let's try basically my Seele team for my Serval. And hope we don't get mauled. Let's just see how it goes. When an ally inflicts weakness break on an enemy target, fully regenerate the ally's energy and immediately... Ooh, that's nice. For Serval. After an ally uses their ultimate to attack an enemy, damage dealt to this enemy increased by 60%. This effect can stack up to 5 times. Well, let's start the challenge. Okay, so we immediately start in the battle, so there's no skill points being used. Bada boom. Okay. See, this is one of the problems. My Bronya is faster than my Serval, obviously, so it always kind of feels, alright, I have to do this within a specific time limit. Anyway, it always feels like a waste to have Bronya in front of the character, like directly in front of the character that you're trying to use anyway. Also, I should get rid of this fucking shield. Well, let's do some of this fun stuff. Whee! Okay, let's, you know, use this, because we might just, right? If that guy in the middle dies, then we regain a lot of the energy anyway. If nobody died. Dang. Oh wait, no. Huh? We broke them. Maybe that counts too. Oh, I guess it's only when we break the thing? I don't know. Yeah, let's damage this guy first. Give Serval a buff. Ouch. And also move everybody's turn ahead a little bit. Maybe that'll do something. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this into the... Actually, not quite into the ult yet. Because we're gonna do this first. Into this. That's gonna boost our damage so much. And boop. Oh, rock and roll! Boom, and we can just kind of use it again. Which I'm gonna do. Bop. Uh-huh. And bada boom, okay. That went pretty well. Yay. Take their lives while something. Challenge rewards. Yeah, we do get the Dwarf Star difficulty as well. That's nice. Would be kind of a pain if we didn't do that. Alright, let's try the Super Giant Star. Eliminate 3 waves of enemies within 3 rounds. 6 waves in 3 rounds. Damn. Well, let's try that at least once. I feel like this might be hard even with Seele. But whatever, for now we're just gonna do this like that. Wow. Alright, here you go. Ow. I hate when every opponent gets to act before my damage dealers. It feels so wrong with how used I am to not happening. Let's attack somebody on the side so Server can, like, you know, do the damage like this. And get her ult. Use it like that. Break some more people and get it right back, yeah? Yep. But let's not waste the ult right now. That's what I was thinking. Let's use the ult again. Get it right back. This is so nice. This is like it was made for Serval. Actually, let's use it again because we have Tingyun's ult to give her back a lot of that again. Ta-da! Now, do we buff her again just to keep it up more because, you know, we already have 5 points anyway. I guess we could also just do some extra damage here. Actually, yeah, let's do like this. Then she'll have her thing, then we do this. Then we wait for him to summon some shit. Oh wait, he doesn't. But now we will. Yep, now we do the burst. The ult. Maybe I should have waited for Baronia's turn, but whatever, it's fine. Bop. It's fine, because now we can do this. And hit him even harder. Actually, I guess let me check. Yeah, let's do it. The big chunker in the middle still has a lot of health. But sadly, those explosions don't hit everybody like those fish in the other area do. And also they don't reduce defense. That would be nice. Maybe I should use... Oh wait, actually Natasha's heal ult is not ready. Do we do it again? I mean, if we do, I guess we might want to do it after Bronia's turn. Let's heal her. This. Shoo. And luckily, it's not much of a waste for her to attack as long as the enemy is shocked. Boom. Not quite enough to kill here. Bummer. Don't attack, bro. Okay, that's good. Now we can kill you. Easily. Give you that buff again. Da-da-da. Well, we accomplished one of the goals. The rest is gonna be maybe a little tough. Ah, damn it. Don't have a burst ready to kill them. But now we will have that. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get the other boss guy. Damn, really? You survived? Wow. But you two should be able to finish it off, especially you. Good. Da-da-da. Do that again. My PC is howling. This buff is definitely still on. I don't think Searle has even taken a turn since then, so you know. Da-da-da. So that again. Right, wait for him to summon his stuff again. Brrr. This time I guess we're gonna wait for Bronya to get her turn immediately. Do this. Get all the buffs on my server. Boom. Look at this feast of robots ready to get electrocuted. Take this! I guess I might just do another one right after. Might as well. Then we do this. I don't think we can do it. Maybe actually. If I just attack, get her in again. And then yeah, actually, with the normal attack and the burst on top. Oh yeah, I don't even need the burst. Oh yeah. Wait, there's more. Oh wait, that's... Yeah, we did it though. There's more enemies, but we accomplished the things. Do this. And murderize these fools. Bonk. Get myself some points, some skill points. All of them are shocked, so maybe this will actually kill them. Almost. Okay. Do this again. I should probably also use this heal here before some weird stuff happens. You never know when enemies are gonna surprisingly take turns or something. First. I mean ult. That's probably not gonna fit it up, nope. But it did move her turn forward, so that's nice. Wait for the summon. Ouch. And wait for Bronya's turn. Same strat as before. Sadly, we're not getting the Bronya ult this time. Boom! Only one of them died, that's interesting. If I specifically target this one and then kill the rest afterwards, that's not gonna work out too well, because then some of them might just explode in my face and that's gonna hurt. Alright, just one of them died anyway. Okay, well, let's try our best. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, so we actually still have one full cycle remaining, I guess. That makes things a little better. Ba-ba-boom. No. But now one single target with a lot of health is kind of where Serval is at her worst. Not bad, but you know, not where she shines for sure. I guess I'll attack normally first, because I might want to heal with Natasha, just to be safe. More importantly than getting the timer, which I feel like there's not even another goal connected to it at this point. It's gonna be better to win and not die, not let my DPS die. Okay, that's gonna be 2 points to spend. How long is, whoops, is this buff gonna last? Benediction, 1 turn. So I will want to use it with Tingyun when it's her turn, so I guess we're just attacking normally. Ow, ow, oh my god. That's kind of what I mean. Where, you know, how I usually lose to the bosses in Simulated Universe when I use servo. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it just ends. That's fine, I guess. We got the golds. Wonder what if there would have been any extra rewards for beating that guy. Yay! Yoo-hoo! We did it! And the rest of the stuff we can't do yet. Oh wow, that's actually more than I thought. Wow. Crazy. Alright, I guess then we're gonna go to the simulated universe, because I haven't done the 2 double things today yet. I have beaten every difficulty available to me now. Yeah. Should I go for this again to finally get some 5-star pieces for my Silver Wolf? Or do I go, I think here? Yeah, for the crit rate piece. Or rather the crit rate set, so I can get an electric 5-star piece for my server, for example. That would be nice. Who's the boss here again? It's her. I think I want to try using Serval again, because I usually... Or maybe I should just demonstrate how fucking crazy Seele gets in this simulated universe. With this team... In other, like with other bosses, I often use Silver Wolf instead of Tingyun. But if the enemies are mostly going to be weak to Quantum anyway, especially the boss, then obviously her usefulness is a little diminished. And she's just kind of useful no matter what. So I guess let's do this. Definitely always go for the hunt with this setup, because my goodness, Seele gets absolutely ridiculous here. I don't know, like I've never looked at any guides or whatever how to play this, but at least with Seele my stuff works pretty well. I pretty much always go for the 150 Cosmic Fragments at this point. Mostly because of the reroll whenever you get relics. Blessings, I mean. Having a couple of those right from the get-go is very helpful. Is there anything behind here? No. What are you weak to? I pretty much always save the destructible things for after I've done any fights and events. Because I guess for fights it doesn't really matter, but there's some curios that do special things when you destroy destructibles. And well, you know, you might as well save them for until you've gotten one of those. At least potentially. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Okay, let's see if we get anything from the hunt. We don't, so we re-roll. There's a couple of like not hunt things that I also really like to get. But hunt is just so important because of the what's it called? The extra thing you get when you have a couple of pieces of the thing. Anyway, this one, for example, like freezing is so fucking ridiculous. This one I might take if there wasn't a hunt thing here. But there is. Yeah, like nihility is usually not useful for this team. Abundance is generally useful, but not what I go for. Yay! Crit damage is one of the better level ones I can get, in my opinion. Hey. For these starting fights, you don't really need to use any skills, because they're pretty weak. But I think I am gonna use my burst on this fucker, because I'm gonna get it back pretty quickly. Especially with Tingyun in my team. And just to speed this along a little bit. Hey, another hunt without even having to reset. And we already have our path resonance, that's the one. Like, that thing can really carry you hard. Like, even if one of the hunt things you can get doesn't seem too appealing, it can still be really useful, just for the path resonance. Let's use 1 point. I guess I'm not going to use the path resonance. Oh, you thought you were okay? Well, you're not. Padoom! Sealer is pretty decent. Hey, nice. Like, this is one of the buffs that doesn't seem too amazing. The one thing I'm wondering about, which I haven't looked up but tested really, if this applies to yourself, like if Seele gets multiple turns in a row, which she tends to do, if she gives herself 10% of her own attack, that would be meaningful. Right? Last acting ally. Like ally, does that mean self as well? I'm not sure. But anyway, we still take this. Because it's a boost to attack and it's a hunt thing. For these, I pretty much always go for occurrence, because occurrence can still have fights and other things. Like, occasionally there's negative effects, but like almost every time I feel like it's worth going for occurrences over raw fights. Obtain cosmic fragments for every success. Alright, this shit. I have never, ever, ever gotten more than one success on these. Even if the chances seem good. Like, not a single fucking time. And often I don't even get the first one. 25% failure rate, okay? So that means 75% chance at success. Let's fucking do it. Why? Like, I feel like this has to be fucking rigged or something. Like, there's no fucking way that I'm really that unlucky every single time, dude. No way. Anyway, let's fight these fucking bozos and get a reward out of this anyway. So now that we have boosted our attack, because this, as far as I know, scales over the attack of the character with the highest attack. Yeah. And both Tingyun's skill and Bronya's ultimate increase attack, so bada boom. Now we use our... Well, here, for example, having Silver Wolf would be really nice, because none of these fuckers are weak to Quantum. But we're gonna break them anyway. Boom. Well, not break them, but destroy them is what I mean. You know what I mean, come on. And then we just blast this fucker. Some more. Then we give her another turn. Blast him again. Ah, didn't quite get enough for the burst, for the ultimate. That's okay. I guess I might as well try attacking with both of them to make sure he dies. Okay. Okay, I guess you're gonna get your turn. Ouch. Yep. Use it now. Why not? You're gonna get your turn before Bronya anyway, so better to gain some extra stuff here. Actually, let's normal attack so we can heal somebody from the wind shear, so that fewer people get affected. We first heal hers with this, and then we can use Natasha to heal Tingyun as well. And then this guy's gonna do absolutely nothing. Sadly, this means we can't apply a buff to Seele right now, but you know. Haha, dummy. normal attack, so we can do this instead. Get this buff again. And blast away. Get our path resonance again, use it again. Da-dum. Da-dum. Use this, because Bronya won't be able to give us her buff, because we ain't got no points. Bonk. GG. Like, basically any time in this, when there's like a punishment of like, you will have to fight if you lose this random chance thing, it's fine to lose, because I'm gonna win the fight anyway. Pretty easily, usually. So, that's why I pretty much always go for those anyway, even though my luck is terrible for some reason. But hey, this is a nice piece to have, especially when you get the upgrade. Just gives you so much speed. Where's the destructible? There it is. Another occurrence. Occurrences also often save you time, so, you know, that's another boon. Lots of text. I don't know what it said, but I'll join you. Okay. We can have one blessing of elation, which I think is the friggin' the follow-up thing, which is useless to us. One blessing 2-star hunt, that's useful. Or all characters restore HP, no, that's fucking useless. Let's get a 2-star hunt piece, yay! And we even get to choose. This one on the left there, that's one of the better ones for my setup. This one with the HP heal is like, okay. There's one that gives energy instead of HP, that one's really good. Every 6 turns that you get another turn, that one's also really good. But I think this one's in general just so fucking strong, because you get multiple turns with Zealous so often. Especially if you also get this then later on, that this is just really worth it. And then if you manage to upgrade this one, you also get skill points back sometimes. It's pretty nice. 40% attack boost is not exactly nothing. Yippee. And hey, that means that we get our upgrade, but first let me drink some water. I pretty much always get this one, because not only does it increase the Path Resonance's damage, but it also makes it so you can use it more often, and it makes it more useful like in AoE fights and stuff, right? But then after that I'm always a little torn between these two, because both of them are really good. But this one I pretty much always take, and never regret it. Okay, get our skill points back and fight the elite. Pretty much always use Bronya's thing here, because hey, free attack up. And then I guess we're gonna go with Zayla. I often use Silver Wolf's thing, because lowering every enemy's weakness break thing is great, but well, we don't have her with us. Okay. See here, like from experience, like you might think that it's good to just immediately use Bronya's thing, even before anything else. But if I did that, then Bronya's turn would end up in front of Zayla, so I have to wait until it's Zayla's turn before I do this. Because I really want Bronya's turn to be after Zayla's, of course, because of the way their skills work. And now we can start messing this weird building bot up. Bam! What was that? What did you say? Sanction rate on removal. The current sanction rate has reduced to 33%. What does that even mean? Anyway, let's now give her another buff before we use another attack with her. Bada boom. Damage boost. Bop, bop, bop. Let her play again. 100% sanction road. Oh no, I guess that's what happens. Ouch. Oh jeez, okay, that's bad for us. I wish I had seen that coming, but I guess we're gonna get another turn with her if we just attack. Let's... I guess attack this one again to break it. Yeah. Oh, hey, now we can use Path Resonance. But first, actually, let's do that first, because then we can rebuild some of it, regain some of it. And this happens. Now we heal you. Hey, I was gonna use her ult first. Man, you suck. Well, I guess now I'm gonna wait for Bronya. Oh, well, great. Fucking great. Okay, you do this, I guess. You do... Okay, now the question is, do I attack first and then use the burst, or do I burst first? I guess I burst first. Burst first, sure. Boom. Okay. Kaboom. Actually, normal attack, so Bronya can bring us back. Actually, let's use her burst, because she, you know, in the important rooms you get full burst anyway, with the... thanks to the skill tree. And, goodbye. That actually ended up being slightly dangerous. Ooh! Character breaks in, huh? Right? Whenever you break an enemy, you get another turn and extra attack. This is the same thing for defeating enemies, but you get 4 stacks of critical boost. I think I prefer that one in general. But this is nice too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take the crit boost, because crit boost is really nice. Okay, this is one of the best ones, but also, more hunt pieces and one free hunt piece here. But I really like that one because 40% extra path resonance is, damage is really good. And you can just use it for free, basically, whenever you get into a fight. It also works well with the, you know, the 50% recharge that we already have on our upgrade. But this is also so nice to have, because the more hunt pieces we have, the more we can enhance our path resonance. This is a tough decision. Give me both! We don't care about this one. I think this is gonna be more uniquely helpful. We can reroll for more hunt pieces and just hope that works out. Alright, let's get our double reward. Huh? Is the double reward thing over? I guess it might be. Oh well. Attack on here and fire, of course. I mean, hey, if I ever get Himeko, then that would be nice, right? Can't even check the events from here. There was no destructible here. Bonk. Over here, I pretty much always go for this, unless I don't have enough, or if I really am lacking in cosmic blessings. But this seems just like such a good value. Like the worst you can get is 2 1-star upgrades, which is still worth 200 pieces. So it's always worth at least, you know, the points. But then, you know, it's random, so you can even upgrade some of your 3 stars, etc. Obviously, sometimes it upgrades stuff that you don't really want, but it still ends up being really good, I think, for the most part. Hey, that is really, really, really nice. The extra chance for getting skill points, super nice. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. We just got a jackpot out of this one. 2 really nice upgrades. I would really like the... Oh, hold on. Don't be so hasty now. I would really like the 3-star freeze blessing. That makes it so that whenever you attack an enemy like 6 times or something, they get frozen. That works so well with this setup. It's kind of broken, say. Da-da-da. Actually, I should have just used the path resonance first. Oh well. Wow. Boom. Okay. Actually, let's do that now. Whatever. Boom. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, that would have been a lot better if I just used that first. But whatever, it's fine. Oh, nice. Well, ally uses their ultimate. Okay, cool. That's nice. It's also another hunt piece. A hunt blessing. Now, what do we have here? Error code curios. Yes, I love those. Okay, what's this one? Reduces damage taken. That could be really useful. Restores HP. Also could be really useful. What's it called? Fix secure. Advances forward. Carries actions. That's like, you know, kind of what we do already. I kind of wish I knew more specifically what they do. Because all of them could be really good. Like the negative effects disappear so quickly that they almost don't matter. I often don't even really notice them. But yeah, which of the positives do I want? I think in general I prefer the defense buff over the healing, because Natasha does a decent enough job of healing anyway. I should probably take this. Because against, at least against the boss and often against, what are they called? Elites, you do usually end up taking damage even with this super speedy build. But this would be cool too. What are the negatives here? While the code is being fixed, the random enemy's actions will be advanced forward by 35% every time a character uses a skill. Okay. And here, allies take 35% more damage while their HP percentage is below 50% of their max HP. Nah. That basically doesn't matter. I think I'm going to go with this. For the reasons that I mentioned. Okay. Since we have a skill refill here, we might as well use 2 skills here. I guess I could have used 1 per enemy, but whatever. Actually, I should have increased Zealous attack first. That's fine. It's fine. Whap. This fight should be over in just a second. Oh, you survived. Freezes enemy, we don't have that. Yeah, no. Reroll. Max HP. Healing by 12%. Launch follow-up text, nope. I guess that'll increase healing? No. Sadly, that one was a bust. Oh, I think I still haven't mentioned it, but, you know, today's stream is gonna be, like, I don't know, like, not super long, because there's gonna be a King of Fighters weekly in 3-ish hours from now. I'll be commentating and playing, probably at least, in that one. Hey, look. Let's do that twice. And we could use it again. That one could be good, though I'm never sure how much this actually ends up being. It sounds like it would be a lot, but I feel like it doesn't actually end up being all that much. So let's re-roll and hope for some more hunt. Damn it. That's useless, that's not great. Like, pretty much useless. And destruction, Okay, I mean, that one's kinda useful. Like, if we die once, if one of our characters dies once, then they get back up one time per battle. That's okay. Could come in clutch. Encounter tends to be more interesting than combat, so that's what we're gonna do. With this team, I really like the challenges that are like, beat this fight in 4 turns, because I'm usually done before the first turn is over. Ah, I like this one too. Either take 1 Blessing of Remembrance or 1 Blessing of Destruction, or you get them both if you fight. I'm gonna fight. Start with the resonance. Buff our girl. Then we do this. Luckily, both of these freaks are weak to Quantum, which is just so nice for me. I tend to focus on the ice guy first because he can freeze us. And freeze is, in my opinion, and I think this is probably something people agree on, the most broken status effect in this friggin' game. You lose an entire turn and you take damage. It's fucking crazy. And you don't get to use your ultimate while you're frozen. It's all nasty as hell. So nasty. Da-da-da. Give you another turn. That might give you another burst. Nope. Not quite. Boom. Ow. There it is. Wait. Okay. Break you before you get your turn. Break! Does she have her buff? Yes, she does. Da-dum. And here's our crit boost. Actually, I should have not used her skill there. I guess it actually comes out pretty even, because this buff I think is a little weaker than her own buff to herself. Whatever. We could heal, but I think we're okay. Now we should probably do this, yep. Ah, barely survived. Ow. Okay, now she's gonna take extra damage, that's bad. Ah! Okay. Maybe I should have saved that kill for Zela. Okay, what do? Normal attack, I think. Use Bronya's skill. Then Natasha can heal, yeah. That's good too. Bup. I guess I could wait until Bronya gets another turn before I use the burst. Da-dum. Actually, I think I'm gonna use her burst now instead of healing with her skill, because her own health is low now too. And then just give ourselves another skill point. Get her turn. And also build Bronya's burst up again. No, that's important too. Get our path resonance charged up again. Might as well use it. Actually just normal attack and then get the buff back on her, so that we can make sure that we can heal again if we need to. Ouch. Wow. Okay, we should heal. Her, in fact. Herself. Or her. But she's below 50%, meaning she would take extra damage right now. Gonna normal attack. The buff was just applied, so here. Do this. Yes. Huh, 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 huh. And maybe I should have waited another turn for Natasha to heal Bronya, because now she's not going to get fully healed, but I guess we can still do that at some point. After an enemy is attacked 6 times, they have a 1 to become frozen. Yes, please. One of my favorites for this team. And did we even get another one? Oh, right, we won that. Right. We won that. No, wait, that was an elite? No, that was an encounter. Right. None of these seem super useful right now. There's one, I think this one. When player characters are hit, damage taken by other characters is equally distributed. Yeah, I think that one's pretty good. Because then, you know, things like Natasha's AoE heal become way better. And it means that even if you're unlucky and a boss or an enemy just, or multiple enemies in a row attack your one character, they won't die as quickly. So let's get that one. Also, the upgrade to this is nice too. And there's the fixed code. There we go. There's the elite enemy. Okay. I guess this could get kind of dangerous, but we'll be fine. It'll be okay. Because we're gonna... actually, Natasha's gonna have a burst anyway, so... should be okay. Shouldn't matter. Hello! I guess I will use this immediately. There we go. Then we will... I'm thinking about the order of things, because, you know, anytime you use a skill or an ultimate, the path resonance would go up, so using it now might make sense. But I think I want to do this first for sure. And then the question is, do I also use Bronya's ult before I use the path resonance again? I think I do. I don't know by how much it increases the damage of it, but you know. Then we use this. And then we do this. A tried and true formula. Tested over the ages. I really want the hunt relic that gives you a stack of critical boost whenever your turn starts. Because that one also boosts your overall damage so much. Now we're gonna have to deal with this. But look, it's just one of those guys. We just fought 2 of them, basically. At once. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to heal at least one of you. Bada boom. Knock you out. Yeah. Should certainly do that. See, fucking Frozen is so broken. Actually, let's do just a normal attack. Attack. You. Ah, just barely didn't get the ult. And heal you. Ouch. God damn it. Both of the ones that can cure freeze are frozen, so that sucks ass. Oh wow. Let's unleash a burst of maximum, well, not maximum I guess, but a lot of power. Boom! Can't get no skill points. This is gone actually still. Bronya and Natasha aren't gonna get their turns, so... This is actually kinda dicey, what the fuck? Seriously, Frozen is such a busted mechanic. I guess I can use Natasha's ult at least. Before the opponent takes their turn. That should keep us alive. Okay, only... No, wait, actually 2 of us got frozen again, because this fucking trash is fucking trash. One of them's Bronya again, what the hell? There. Fucking hell. It's also one of the reasons... I guess no, does Jeopard even freeze you? Like, I feel like the only boss in Simulated Universe that's really dangerous is Jeopard. Because of his stupid armor thing that he does, where you can't damage him or do anything really. But yeah, he's also a nice character. I don't remember if he actually freezes you though. Man. Could you not freeze everyone this time? Oh god. Tingyun, don't die! Okay, we have this one buff on, so let's do this real quick. Kaboom. Give this buff around. And just attack. I think I'm gonna... No, I guess I'll attack... No, I'll attack normally, yeah. Okay, I guess in order to heal myself better, I'm gonna do this. Wait, actually, that might not have been the best. I don't know. Maybe you can finish this asshole? No. Damn it. We're gonna have to take another barrage. Shit. I guess we are healthier than we were the last time. That was kind of a shitty fight. Elation. Yeah, no. Nihility. No. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. Oh, we have another one though. That's the one with break. That's also nice. This is like the one elation piece that makes the other elation parts usable. But obviously when I have these choices, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for this, even though this is also nice. Oh, hey. Make that stuff cheaper. Replace all my curios. What do I even have? Right, no, I don't want to replace those, that's for sure. Guarantee a 3-star, that's pretty good. Let's make this stuff cheaper so we can potentially get more upgrades later. Though I've usually not been impressed by how much I can do with that. Imaginary, but that set doesn't really matter. Attack. Imaginary. Nice, but we're not really looking for 4-star pieces anyway. Get this again. Sadly, the price of this doesn't reduce itself. I mean, hey, I guess that's cool. If we die, we come back with more health. A lot more. And wow, see, to make up for the jackpot that we got last time, this time we totally busted. Those two are maybe the worst two we could have gotten upgrades for, but it's okay. It's fine. We are not gonna cry about it. Anyway, what's this? I might not know this one actually. Motel basement, you're in cell again. Not a sound can be heard from you can't help but regret your previous choice. Okay. Obtain 1 curio, all characters lose HP. Yeah, dude, sure. Easy. Reset Sal and Leo's personalities. Nah, man, this is cool. Right? 1 curio and lose some HP? No problem. Current HP even. Wow. Basically free. Right, here. This is one of those that I was talking about. After destroying destructible objects, there's a small chance of receiving 1 curio, but also a small chance of destroying this curio and all our characters losing 99% of their HP. I'm usually pretty unlucky with this, but I'm probably still gonna go for it. After winning a battle, revive all downed characters, meh. When choosing your blessings after winning a battle, increase the number of free blessing resets by 1, that's nice. But I'm gonna go big, even though there might not be that many chances left for this to do anything. Same here, though. Come on, baby! Big money, no whammies! See, and that's why I leave these things in peace. Hey! All damage increases by 16% per 100 cosmic fragments. That's another interesting one. Where it's like, do I get another upgrade, or do I hold on to this stack of 100? Once again, gonna wait, because there's more than that one. I think the other ones all work retroactively, though, so maybe I could just destroy this stuff now. Whatever. They are charming. I don't know what we're talking about. Discard 1 blessing of 1 to 3, 2 star rarity and obtain the blessing of 1 to 3 star rarity, or 80 fragments. I wish I knew that one of the ones I can discard is, one of the ones I really don't need. But now I have extra uses for fragments, right? So actually I'm going to go for that. What? Hey, that one's really nice too. Sure, you get a smaller... Oh, I guess we don't really get to benefit from that because there's the boss next, right? Yeah. Damn it! Well, maybe we'll get something out of this. Well, our thing got destroyed, and that means we go into the boss fight with 1% HP. Fuck! I hope at least the heal that we got comes in after that or something. Well, we're gonna get a Blessing of Abundance, that's cool. When being healed by an ally... Okay, you get more HP. That's nice. Okay, well, we're not at 0%, at 1%, so... that's great. But yeah, now the question becomes, right? Do I upgrade stuff? Or do I give myself the 16% boost? 112. These are 70. So if I buy one of these and one of these, I'd still have 101. I think that's probably a good idea. Because I kind of want to upgrade this, even though I have exactly 9, so this would be a good one. That would be cool. That's nice, but not gonna go for it. That's also nice, but meh. Meh. Nah. Right, that one only helps you if you have follow-up attacks, which we don't. This one's already enhanced. So yeah. Increase the critical boost stack to 12 seems pretty good. Oh, that one's already enhanced, right? See, 15% less damage, but we already have a curio for reducing damage taken, so maybe we'll be fine. That one's tempting. One fewer attack and higher chance for freezing the enemy. Or more crit boost. I think I'm definitely going to get this here. I could just also only get this, and then I'd have, 32% increased damage. Or is it attack or damage? Hold on. Where can I look at my curios? That's something I've been wondering. That's something I've been curious about before. But I can't see. If it's just attack, then I might just go for this, but if it's damage dealt, then that'd be huge. But yeah, we can't look at them here. But I guess both of these are probably worth 16% damage or attack. More utility, more damage. I feel like we might actually lose it to the boss with our bad starting position and, like, honestly kind of subpar blessing lineup. Way fewer blessings in general, and especially hunt blessings than usual. We gained 7 stacks from this, so having a maximum of 12 would be nice. But freezing more often would also be good. But I guess it's probably... yeah, let's go with more crit. Because that increases our crit rate and damage. So that's just really strong. So let's face this fucking boss. We should have full bursts, right? Yes, we do. So we can at least heal up with Natasha, but that's kind of a sucky start. Mwah. I wish you could get Natasha's skill thing without her being one to attack, you know? Her being the one to attack. Let's... She usually summons those friggin' ice things, so let's not use the resonance until she does that. So let's do this. This. And this. Wow! Oh yeah. Boom. Usually the, you know, it auto-selects Seele because she has the highest attack and whatnot, but I guess the crit boost changes the priority, which is why it tends to be on the character that has their turn currently, which is Bronya. Anyway. Oh shit, I should have boosted Seele with Tingyun's burst. Oh well. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I guess I'll do that now. Don't see a downside for that. Bop. Wow, it even destroyed it. Didn't think that would be the case. Burst. Again. Boom. This fight gets way harder once she summons Bronya to her side. Because then she gets kind of unfair, honestly. But we have to deal with it. Let's attack normally. Bop, bop, bop. No need to heal anyone right now, but we do want to do this. There's another one, and there's our tool to destroy it again. Kind of almost wish it didn't quite destroy it, so Seele could get a boost here, but it's fine. Let's do this thing again. Actually, if I use her skill, she'll get her burst, her ult probably, and then Bronya. But then Bronya can't give her another turn, so it's kind of moot. This is gonna be better. Yeah. Tingyun buff is there, yeah? Yes. So let's use it right now. The burst, I mean. And you're still hanging on, huh? There she is. Now it gets crazy. I did get the achievement for beating her without taking out Bronya. But I think this time I'm gonna fight Bronya first because it's harder if you don't, I'm pretty sure. Maybe heal yourself to also get your burst up, your ult up. Fucking in Genshin they're called bursts and it's just such a nice and quick way of saying it. Whatever. Actually, normal attack might do it too. Here you go. Right, she doesn't have a weakness to quantum. Last time I fought them... Also, I haven't frozen anyone yet. I guess maybe she's immune. Last time I did this fight, I just kind of was able to... I had so many good blessings and stuff, I was able to just kind of go through. But this seems a lot harder now. I guess we'll just have to take you out as best as we can. Maybe take them both out at the same time, yes. Hey. Hey, you can't just do that, you son of a bitch. I was fucking using my fucking thing, like multiple times. You cheating ass motherfucker, ow. Okay, fucking stop already, holy shit. So many actions in a row, it's like they're playing my team. Hey, yo, Effer. Is she still buffed? No, she's not. So yeah, now the thing about Bronya being on the enemy team there is... she can just give her another turn and then she will unleash her shit anyway. But oh, I guess she's getting her turn anyway. This is really tricky because I definitely can't break her now, but maybe I should, you know, go for it anyway so I can break her the next time she goes for it. But then that means I'm not attacking Bronya. This is so hard. Such a hard choice. I think I'm gonna prepare breaking her for the next time. Dum dum dum. Do this one because you're not breaking her anyway. Give you the thing. Oh hey, that's another nice boost. And now we burst you to break you even harder. And do another one. And do this. And so hopefully next time you go for this. Ouch. Oh my god. Good thing we have that destruction buff that divides the damage between our teammates, because holy shit. Ow. Ow. Holy shit, that was harsh. That was so fucking harsh. I think I have to actually cure Tingyun, otherwise she will die from the freeze damage. Which means I might want to make give a turn to Natasha, heal Tingyun that way, and then I also have her burst ready to heal everybody. I think that's the play. Oh, also. Burr, 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 burr. Now Bronya is really low, but so is this form of Kakalia. Here you go, girl! And now use the burst as well, because otherwise we'll be in dire straits. Okay, now this. I guess I'll do this to prevent the next... No, wait, she's gonna start her thing and just get it immediately because she's gonna get her thing. Oh! Maybe next time I do this fight I will actually bring Silver Wolf so I can give her a quantum weakness so I can take her out more quickly. But maybe we can do it now. Or I just take her out before she gets to move her, get her move. That might be the better move here, actually. Let's do that. Hup. I'm not letting you do your thing. Even if this is overkill. Ow, 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 ow. Of course you're gonna do something like that. Actually I should maybe give this to her, huh? So we can heal. Yeah, I guess. That's a waste of the damage buff, but don't want to lose here. Ow. Friggin' jerks and their freeze shit. Okay. Of course that refills her break bar. Naturally. Let's do this. This is so harsh. Shit, I can't really do anything here. I can try something though, I guess. If I do this, maybe I'll get another turn with my Bronya and or Natasha. I will, okay. You just break a little bit, I guess. Okay, I have 2 points. Natasha's gonna get her burst, her ultimate anyway, so I think I'm gonna go for some damage on Bronya. Do this. Wait, okay, now we heal. Phew. Oh, right, I wish she hadn't done that. I wish I could have gotten the burst out before that happens, but oh well. Here we are, and it's definitely gonna happen because Bronya is up next. Oh man. Actually, she didn't do it. Oh, I guess she gets to do that anyway. Right? Ow. Ow, man. This should take out Bronya. Let's see. What are our options here? We're gonna get hit by that weird thing no matter what, which might mean we're fucked actually. But let's make sure Bronya dies at least. Okay. Sadly, we don't have the thing that gives us health back for every stack of crit boost, or just for having crit boost. Well. Okay, we're alive. Maybe with this I can move our turn ahead a little bit and do something. Okay, she's gonna get her burst her ult also. I'm gonna give her her burst. Hopefully. Yes, okay. Actually, Bronya did not get unfrozen. Despite what I thought. Okay, now she is. Unfreeze and heal her. Do this. Okay, give us another turn. But just use it to build some points for now. They are back again. Stop freezing my guys. Okay, I'm not gonna have to attack any of them because I'm gonna have my resonance back soon. I hope. Buff is still active. Ouch. Okay. Do I unfreeze Natasha now and guarantee that we get a heal in? I think I should. Everything else would be too risky, as much as I hate dragging out this stuff. Well, destroy these two. And this time I'm not gonna use it again, so I'm ready for when we do it again. For when we have to fight another pair of those. You're still really buffed, so I'm gonna use your burst too, Zayla. Kaboom! Ow, 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 ow. You're doing this shit again, but we should be able to burst you down. Break you. No problem. Buff is still on you, so let's just do it with you. Ow, 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 ow. Use this. Give you a turn and a buff. Do this. I guess sadly we won't be able to put Tingyun's buff on Seele now because we need to heal a little bit. But we can at least do some stuff anyway. Do this nice burst damage, boom, and then give her a buff afterwards. And then also just attack. Burp. Summon your friends. Yes. That's really good because that means I can just do it again and do a bunch of damage to you. Haha! Sheesh, that was a lot harder than most of my other run-throughs. My blessing luck was just bad, I guess. Hey, maybe it's an attack piece. Nope. Of course not. Meh. But we can use another one. Nope. Not at all what we need. Oh well. We beat it. We didn't get anything we wanted, but we beat it. So that's worth something, I guess. We got something new in the index, yeah. Wait, I guess a new curio, really? Huh. I guess I never picked this one when I had the chance. Then I was just randomly given it. Yay, 30 Stellar Jade. And we finished our thing here. Yippee. Okay, that was more intense than I thought it would be. But we still did it. Yay. Now what though? I don't have any more events to do since this, you know, has nothing more to offer until tomorrow. I did all of this, which was a weird event anyway. Like I just talked to this one NPC multiple times and gave her a bunch of stuff that I already had. But it was fine because I got some good rewards, you know. That was nice. Checked out all these, of course. She seems cool, but also like, if I'm understanding it right, her buff only lasts for the next 2 rounds, not even turns, like, you know. The next character that gets their turn has the buff, and the one after that, but then it's already gone. That seems really short and really limited. It's a good buff, especially if you combine it with her burst buff. That adds to that. But I feel like that's awkward, and I wonder if I'm just misunderstanding something, because that seems extremely limited. But whatever. Right, we have some new companion missions. I could do one of those. I hope they add some new 5-star light counts to this store soon, because I don't really have much use for the ones that are there. And this thing, like, as long as I don't have another healer, or until I have, like, I guess, Fire MC and March leveled up appropriately, like, I don't even want to go into these. Because we need 2 teams, but I only have 1 healer. And I don't want this guy. And I haven't gotten her. So what the hell? But whatever. Kinda don't feel like doing another Simulated Universe run. Wrong menu. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to report my results. I guess I haven't done that yet. Teleport? Maybe she'll give me some extra stuff. What's up, Jolene? Have you had a go at Stellar Flare? I finished one stage. Wow, really? That fast? So, how was it? Piece of cake? Not really, no. Not really, no? How was it? Not really, no? What kind of response is that? This event designer has a thing or two up their sleeve. Piece of cake. Aha, I knew it. Clearing a stage is a piece of cake for a pro like you. I can get my test data now. I'll start writing the report tonight. I don't want Miss Schilling rushing me about it. Thank you so much, Jolene. You're a lifesaver. Please take these. Just a few small gifts from our department. I owe you one. Some credits. Sure, I'll take them. That's nice. Well. Just gonna quickly go somewhere where my PC doesn't get all noisy. Because I just can't stand it. What? Why are you saying there's a new difficulty? I've been doing this many times. What are you saying? Huh? Why did it do that? Is it gonna do it again? No. That was weird. PC's still being noisy. Maybe it's because I'm streaming it also, but I wouldn't think that my streaming software takes up that much stuff, but maybe it does. I guess it is showing the same action in a different window. So I guess those games being noisy, the ones that I thought shouldn't be because of, you know, their graphic levels, let's say. Maybe they would run without much noise if I played them, you know, without streaming. But that's not an option. What is an option, though, is drinking some water now. Alright. Do I go for one of these missions? I think actually no. I think they might take too long for the rest of the stream. And I don't want to stop in the middle, so I might as well not start. Ending now would be a lot shorter than I planned for originally. I kind of started, you know, pretty early because I thought this event would take me a little longer, but I didn't think that would be limited right now. But I guess I'm just gonna stop here then. And then that means the next time you're gonna see me is either in about 2 hours and 15 minutes on twitch.tv/hardedge_org, or on Monday. I guess tiny chance for Sunday, but most likely Monday. Because I'm going to be busy tomorrow, and then I'm not going to be home from Friday to Sunday. So, yeah, that's a long time. But we will have to survive it. And for now, I say thank you for watching, and hanging out, and fighting impossible odds in the Stellar Flare event and the Simulated Universe. My goodness, we are such heroes. And I hope you'll join me again sometime, you know. Maybe later today for King of Fighters, maybe on Monday for Melty Blood or something. Or any other time for other things. Definitely still want to finish Zero Time Dilemma, probably on Tuesday. But yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit until that happens, eh? So, Until then, Otsukaresama. Bye bye.
和をもって尊しとなすですよ。